Yo, good morning. It's your boy, Sats B. I need to clean my car, man. Messy as frig. It's your boy, Sats B. I'm on my way to work so I can make some money. See? Oh, yeah. Make money. So, the importance of money. I feel like the greatest gift that I got from being an entrepreneur is losing fear of making money. We chase it every day. We get up every morning. We hustle to go make that money. We never actually see how much we make. We never have enough. It keeps us up. Makes us do stupid, silly things. And we die one day hoping we made enough. So, get the fear of money out of your system so you can start living a life where money plays a role but is not the purpose of living. Construction in the city, springtime. Every springtime, the city gets hammered, no pun intended, by changes, which messes up all traffic plans, man. And even after living here for over 25 years and working in the city for almost 10 years now, I still get screwed up over timelines, or I still get screwed up over travel times because I don't plan well enough with the traffic there. I also hate these glasses. My other ones got scratched up, so I've been wearing these, but I don't like the way it looks in my face. Anyhow, the day's been a blur as always, and I'm headed to my final meeting, and then I will continue with my vlog on money matters, yo. So hang tight. I left the last meeting. I am almost home. So I thought I'd pull over for a little bit and just talk about this money thing. As I was talking about earlier, a lot of people don't really know how to manage their money, and we chase it so badly because we think the more we get, the better we feel. But the truth is we don't. You know, imagine the life cycle, okay? You're in university and you're making a little bit of money. You got, maybe 2-3K a month coming in, and you got a tiny little condo or a basement apartment or something, and you got a decent car but nothing too flashy. You're making like 3K, and you're like, man, I need to make more money. And then you hustle, you get promoted, you get 2 jobs, whatever you do, you're now up to making $5,000 or $6,000 a month. But with the increase in cash flow, you now start to go, well, maybe I'll get a nicer car, or maybe I'll have nicer clothes, or maybe I deserve a bigger place. So now all of a sudden you're making 6K a month, but you went from spending a couple of $1,000s a month to twice as much, $4,000 or $5,000 a month. So the gap between, what you're spending and what you're earning is still the same, because as you made more money, you started to spend more money. And this cycle follows, man. When you make $10,000 a month, when you make $20,000 a month, if you're a baller, we adjust our life expectation for what makes us feel good and how we want to be perceived in the market, and what are the things we want in our lives. And that's the horrible cycle that nobody ever explains to you about. And so, the more you make, the more you adjust your lifestyle to match what you make. So the difference is always going to be small. And when something happens where you lose a job, bad economy, poor investments, what you're falling back on is this much. Even though you're making tons and tons of money and you've accumulated wealth, you only have this much to fall back on. So the way to get around it is, as you're shifting your lifestyle from making a couple of thousand to 5,000 or 6,000 to tens of thousands of dollars, you have to give your life periods of time where you're happy with what you have. So what I mean is, if you could stay in that basement apartment, keep that okay car, but increase your revenue so that at $5,000 or $6,000 a month expense, it's still only costing you $2,000 to live, because you're not expending, you're not spending money, you're not spending more. And if you can do that a few times in your life, so that you have the breathing room, all of a sudden now, when you're making 10K for like 3 or 4 years, and you're spending $2,000 to $3,000 against it, you got a bigger gap. That's the savings, man. That's the math. This is what you really worry about. How much you make and how much you spend, that doesn't matter. That'll always change. You'll make more, you'll make less, you'll make less, you'll make more. You spend less, you spend more. But the gap in between those two is what nobody teaches you how to do in school. Because we're taught to keep them at the same pace. I make more, I want nicer homes, nicer cars, nicer watches. I make less, I live in a basement, I drive a shitty car, I don't buy a brand name. But it's the gap that you need to worry about. So that is, I think, something that most people don't learn. I learned the hard way, and I'm still learning some of that lesson to date. I'm a spender. I'm an emotional spender. I get sad, I get depressed, I get stressed. I go buy something. But if you're looking at getting rich, don't. Look at how to be wealthy, and wealthy is in the gap, yo. I gotta go hang out with my kids. Peace.